What is happening there? J Gamer Dude here, and EA boss Andrew Wilson is looking to use AI a lot more and believes that it'll definitely benefit most of the business or development processes are going to be improved by the use of AI. And now it's just a couple of things to kind of point out here with what Andrew Wilson has said, because I had a thought just as I was like reading through this article here, was if your games are so bland that it can be made with AI, I don't think you're making particularly good games, and by using AI, I don't think you agree with it. I don't know why I thought that, but that was just like a thought that I had, so I thought I'll verbalize it. But that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about, is EA boss wanting to use AI more with their processes. And I can understand it being used as a tool to make things easier. Say for example how AI is used in FF7 Rebirth. In Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, it's actually used for lip syncing, so that it syncs with what characters are saying, so that it's not like lip flaps in like being said in one language but you're hearing a completely different language, and it just not kind of syncing up at all. So that's like a way in which it can be used to benefit, not so much harm or hurt. With that being said though, it's worth pointing out that games like the finals, which used AI voices for AI voices when it comes to the whole game show aspect of it, where like people are commenting over the actual what's happening in the game, what's happening with the teams, the events and things like that. Like the finals did actually use AI in that way as well. They still got lambasted for not being able to, get proper voice actors and things in as well. But yeah, again, that's just kind of like an exception of like a bit of the past, and I'm sure they could use that sort of same implementation of AI but into their sports games, because they have so many of them. And I suppose if those sports games are seen as like they are game shows obviously, because it's like just two teams pitting against each other in a particular sport, whether it be football with EAFC or Madden, or like they've got NHL. They've got a bunch of sports titles that they could use sort of voicing with AI, or AI used voicing and things like that. But yeah, the use of generative AI is something that he is very much looking forward to doing, and thinking and believes that more than 50% development processes will be positively impacted by the advances in generative AI. But it's worth mentioning that EA did actually lay off about 5% of their staff, around 670 people, in February, as they were streamlining company operations. Now, is adding AI in that potential place? Probably not. Or it probably could be, because then they could let go of more people. There was another 6% booted as well after the fact. So they were kind of like looking to trim down anyways. But it still does wonder what streamlined, efficiency-focused, AI-fueled development pipeline even means for people making games. Because I don't think people even know what that sort of means. Because these are just words. Streamline means to simplify something to its purest form, or like to trim off the fat. So it seems like either the people that they're getting rid of they don't need, or they never wanted, or is just causing more problems for them. That could be it. Efficiency focus, getting games out quicker and faster, getting through each thing. But the thing is that, again, this is an art form. You can't just force art to happen, I guess. Also, it's an entertainment medium, and the length of time it takes to create a game versus play through it is exceptionally different. Again, it takes forever to make a game. And it's only gotten longer as time has gone on because of the amount of complexity that goes into creating games at this point. Is that complexity really even needed? Probably not. But I feel like developers are forcing it on themselves, saying that the players are the ones who want more complexity in games. But honestly, like, I'm more than happy to just run around and play Crash Bandicoot all day, every day. You know what I mean? And that's not all that difficult to look at. It's just a dude walking around, picking up apples, breaking boxes, and dying by falling or killed by enemies. It's not particle physics necessarily. And AI field development pipeline. Like, again, it's just, again, putting it all together, it just sounds like it even makes less sense than me trying to break it down and explain it. But yeah, there are lots of concerns and things like that. Very much so, it does actually make sense that there is concern within the community of developers, especially since so many people have lost their jobs. In fact, we have now, I think at this point, lost as many people as we did last year in layoffs in the video game industry. It is worth pointing out, because I think it was about 10 to 11,000 people lost their jobs last year, and this year we have already reached that point, and we're not even halfway through the year. So it does kind of make me wonder how many people are going to be losing their jobs moving forward. How many more people are going to be let go from the gaming industry? How many developers are we going to lose? How many artists are we going to lose? How many directors are we going to lose? How many knowledgeable individuals are we going to lose? Because that knowledge is just not being passed on. Games that we got during the PS2 and PS3 era were great. The games that we're getting now are just shallow imitations that don't work anywhere near as well, don't play as well, and are glitchier and buggier than ever before. I don't know, man, like, it just, the knowledge of what experts have in the field of game development, design, creativity, and all the rest of it are leaving the industry and not passing that knowledge on to those who may benefit from it, like, say, the newer people joining newer staff joining the actual industry now. But then who knows how long those people are going to be in this industry when they could be kicked out as early as tomorrow. So I don't know, that was just a little something from me at the end. But with all that being said and done, let me know what you guys think about the use of AI in games, the example that I gave with FF7 Rebirth, or the fact that knowledge in the industry is just decreasing over time because more people are being kicked out, rather than more people kind of going into the industry and learning how to do things. It's just a fascinating time that we kind of see ourselves in. Let me know what you guys think about all that in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming to get 200 subs by the end of the year, and I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.